Hi, everybody. How are you doing tonight? I'm trying to get this thing to go through, and it won't. I posted a little. Sorry it's early, but I have actual dinner plans with some old friends. So tonight I'm going to show you a couple different things. It's not even 4:30 yet, so I'll wait a couple minutes. Hi, Kellyanne. How you doing? Hi, Karen. Either one of you guys, did you guys do the online class last night? Either one of you? It was my first time doing an online class, and I have to say I was pretty impressed. She taught a lot of techniques that I never even thought of or heard of before. And after being in this for a couple of years, I watch all of her shows, so I thought I pretty much heard it all. But nope, not at all. She taught me a lot. What I was really surprised about, I did all the homework, and I told myself I was just going to watch because I didn't want to be overwhelmed. So that being said, she made the first card, and I was actually getting bored. So during the break, I went through and got as much of the first card done as I could, and then I kept up with her on the second and third card. And then I rewound it right before she ended it completely, and I made the first card. I couldn't believe it. That was really nice. I didn't think she'd be on that long, but then again, to make 3 cards, you kind of have to be. Oh, it was your first time too, Karen? I know. Wasn't it cool? Ooh, icy weather. I don't know what that's like. I've lived in Arizona all my life, and I barely have seen snow. Yeah, it's fun to watch her though, because she does come up with some neat things. She makes it look so matter of fact, like she does it all the time, which to me is a crack up. So far it's just Kellyanne and Karen and I. Icy weather isn't fun. Come on. Bet it's dangerous. Do you have to go to work? Do you have to leave the house to go to work, or do you get to work from home? Hi, Valerie. How are you tonight? Jan, you're here. Yay. Hi, Gloria. How are you? Is Milwaukee getting cold weather? 85 today again, you guys. I'm wearing flip-flops and capris and a t-shirt. It's just bleh. Hi, Bella. How are you? Cold and chilly in Ohio. Everybody's cold and chilly except me in Phoenix, Arizona. It's hot. It's hotter, and it's hottest. It's never really cold. I mean, our idea of cold to you guys would laugh. You would just think it's hysterical. I only have a few minutes tonight. I've actually got dinner plans with friends, an old client that I've stayed in touch with. Oh, Valerie, that's nice that you can watch the whole thing. I'm going to show you something really quick, and I gotta think of the name. Give me a minute. I'm going to look it up. But one of you wonderful people out there that's been watching my show, she reached out to me to ask me a few questions, Bobby Kendall. And we texted back and forth for quite a bit one night. And she showed me how you take a square piece of paper, just a perfect square, and you make this cute little candy holder in like seconds. And I'm going to show you real quick how to do that. Hi, Cheryl. How are you today? Hi, Bella. I've never done a class, Bella, before, so to me it was the first one. You know, when I first joined, I was still very overwhelmed with techniques and how to do this and how to do that. So I really didn't feel confident enough to do the classes. Well, I've been doing cards now for 2 years, and I figured, what the heck. So I really, really enjoyed it. I learned a lot. So we're going to take a flat sheet of paper, and we're going to make a triangle out of it. Just a regular old triangle. Then you're going to take and you're going to fold. Did I make it the right way? Yes. Then you're going to take it and you're going to fold the middle, the top thing, just the front one, down. Then you're going to bring this leg up and this leg up. And you're going to put a little embellishment there, and voila! You have, see, I just put a little embellishment there. You have the perfect little candy holder. And I have some leftover decorating stuff, and it holds quite a bit, really, or just one thing. And then you can sell these for $1 or $2, and yeah, winner, chicken dinner, because you can make them so friggin' fast. And these are the kinds of things I like to have handy. And I don't care if I sell 50 $2 things, hey, here's $100. So I want to give a shout out again to Bobby Kendall. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for showing me that. Now I'm going to take you on a little tour of what I usually do for my craft fairs. My craft fairs are always two of the 8-foot long, 8-foot long tables. And what I do is I put a tablecloth on it. And okay, let me see if I can turn that down. Okay, these are my baskets, and you can see I have them labeled with the cards. Baby, thank you, anniversary, and all that. And then over here I have a basket. And in this basket, you're going to find, I made 30 of these. They're the little containers that's got like 8 pieces of candy in it. And I'm going to sell these for $5. It came out to $2.09 or something to make each one of those. So those will all be in a basket, the chocolate goodies on the table along with these baskets. Okay. Now I've got my little peg holder that my husband made me. And these are gift tags and candy cards. Can you guys see these okay? Gift tags and candy cards. And actually, I sell quite a bit of them. I just made some for Valentine's Day. And then I made a whole bunch of gift cards when I first started making them. This is my famous card rack. Tells what I accept. And then it has 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers and 4 sections. I put this on a short table next to my taller tables so that the rack isn't sitting on the ground, because then people got to get way down low. Plus, then the cards tend to get dirty. And I wanted to show you what I did with this card. Because you can't see it opened, I printed it open so they can see what it looks like inside. So that way I don't have to open and close them and open and close them. But that's my card rack. Now, I got this card rack on Amazon 2 years ago, and I paid $80 for it. Somebody told me that you can get them cheaper now, and I haven't seen them yet. So hold on while I renegotiate this camera. Getting a spinning view of my room. This is the frame. I picked up this frame at a yard sale for $5. And it's just the wooden frame. And then they had these hooks on it for you to put pictures. Okay, so there's only 6 pictures you can display. So then I had my husband screw on more of the hooks. So now I can get 15 cards on this rack. What I like to do is show the different styles, like the Triple Z fold card, my new one that I just made, my Fold It, another Fold It. I like to show the different ones so people can see the different styles. And then when they say, well, what does that do? And then I did the recipe card with the recipe thing in it. And then, of course, my little bird. I sold about 8 of those little birds not too long ago. So that, my friends, is pretty much my display stuff. I have this photo rack. I usually put some kind of lights if it's during the night, or garland and stuff around the edge to make it jazzier. I have the card rack. Then I have the pegs that hold the cards, the different things. And then most of my stuff are in baskets. So that, my friends, is how I get the job done. Now you're looking at my messy room. I just got all my stuff in from HSN. They sent me a notice a couple of days ago and said it wasn't going to be in for a few days or a few weeks because it was back ordered, but they lied. It came in early. Okay, is that good? No, it's too low. Okay, what kind of questions do we have here? Oh, you're in Rescue, California. It is nice there. I'm going to go to Disneyland for St. Patrick's Day, so I'll be there on that Tuesday, or Monday and Tuesday. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, thanks, Jan. It's a lot of card making, and it's my therapy. I do it for 4 to 6 hours a day. Sometimes I'll get up and go lay on the couch and watch a movie or something and then come back and get at it again. I've learned really quick, if inspiration isn't coming to me or I just can't get what's happening, I will turn everything off and go in the other room and just take a break. So I showed you how to make the little cute cards. Candy holders. They really are cute. I went to the dollar store the other day because I have to get the tablecloths for my tables. And I always get the plastic ones so I can just roll them up and throw them away. And I try to get the holiday looking ones just to break it up for the monotony and everything. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. My craft room is still a work in progress. It used to be a computer room, and my husband actually had his computer set up back behind me, and then he went to the other room, and I just took this place over. And it's my chaos, and I get it, and I know where everything is, and it's just if I don't put things away though when I get them in, like today I got all my HSN stuff in. God, I love these new magnets. These magnet boards are so cool. But now, like, I've got a whole pile of them. I need to take them out of their packaging, put them into their folders, get them labeled, and get them put away. I always make myself do that before I start making cards. But because the card show craft fair is Saturday, I want to make sure I have a whole bunch of stuff ready. So I'm not going to worry too much about cleaning up until after then. I really don't have a whole lot more to talk about. I know you guys just wanted to see my display stuff, so I got it all out. The nice thing about me doing that with the display stuff, like the cards that I took out of their envelopes and everything, I got those all organized. I got them set aside. So now all I got to do is just put them in a box. Then I can take it and set it up real fast. I don't ever transport the card rack or anything with the cards on it because everything gets stacked in the car and I don't want it to get messed up. So yeah, that being said. Okay, the craft fair I'm doing Saturday, Jan, is from 9 to 2. I cannot go before 7 a.m. to set up. It never takes me 2 hours. The hardest part is because I do a pop-up tent, and I'm just not used to doing it. So it takes my husband and I a minute to put that up. So after we get that up, and then I get the tables up, and I send him on his way. The nice thing about this one is if you go to my homepage, if you're on Facebook, this one's got like 6 different food trucks, so I'm excited about that. Lori, yes, I do make wedding cards. I have half a dozen or so on the display board, on another display board that I'm going to create when I get there. I take a lot of boxes and pack stuff in it, and then when I empty the boxes, I'll take like a tablecloth and I'll cut it up and I'll drape the boxes, and I make multiple layers, and I'll display them on the different layers and stuff. I'll take them out of the packaging so people can touch them and look at them and stuff. You know what's fun though is the wedding cards is I put them with my anniversary cards, and a lot of the time people get them mixed up. So I try to separate those 2 holidays just so people know, okay, that's a wedding card. That's definitely an anniversary card. Some you can use as either one. Some of my Valentine's cards don't say Happy Valentine's. They just got hearts all over and says love you. You can use those. But yeah, Lori, I do make wedding cards. I like the little car with the cans on the bumper. It's a stamp and a die, and I love coloring that, and I love the church. I've done a couple. In fact, I think I have one on my display board right here. Yes. Let me show you. This is one of my favorite ones, and this one I did with the car. I just stamped it on there, and then I did the trailer. I stamped it, cut it out, colored it, put the congrats. I had the two different dies that I did for the grass and the thing. And then it says, the 2 of you make the perfect couple. And that's one of my wedding cards. I do some traditional. I did, thanks, Lori. I've done a couple that are like solid colors, all monochromatic. And it surprises me how cute those turn out too. One where I did a faded heart where it was real bright yellow in the background, like the sun would be the background, and then it faded out into a lighter. So Yeah, Cheryl, I think everybody's craft room is a work in progress. I'm good at organizing, but I'm not a fanatic about it. And what's fun about my organization skills is probably not going to be good for you, but it's good for me. And being left-handed, a lot of my things that I like to do are on the left side of the room, not on the right side of the room. It's kind of funny like that. I was trying to think. I'm trying to figure out a way, and I don't know of a good site. I want to start putting my cards, like every time I make one, I take a picture, I want it to go to a certain website. And I want to create a thing where people can buy from the website. And then I just sell it. I'm really not familiar. I don't have any of you have any knowledge of that. I don't want to do Etsy. They want too much. I don't want to do eBay. That's too much work. I just want to create a place where people can go and they can look at it. Somebody told me a couple of free websites. I haven't looked into them yet, to be honest. So I'll probably try and go that route if I can. These little candy holders are really cute. They're also good. A gift card will fit in there. It'll look kind of wonky, but it'll fit in there. I really like that card we did last night. The one that is like a postcard, this guy, where you pull this up and you have your little message and you can push it back on down. Can't do it backwards, sorry. But I really like this one, and I'm thinking about doing some more of these, this style. And I'm going to do them in kids' versions, and then on the back put a gift card, like McDonald's or something. And then they can, and put an actual gift card holder bracket on there. I just think the postcard thing is really cool. You still have to put it in an envelope, mail it like a regular card, but it doesn't open or anything like that. It is what it is. But I really like this little pull tab thing. She was saying, can you put this as a gift card and put it on here and pull it up and down? But I kind of like the saying, or your note, your personal note that you would write on it. I kind of like that too. I was very impressed with how good I did during the class. It was intimidating at the beginning, and then when I watched it, I was so bored after the first card. I thought, well, I want to do this. I'm going to do it live. Yes, Jan. Her white glue, you guys, I buy it by the truckload practically. Every time I place an order, there's two things I always buy: adhesive sheets and glue. I just constantly keep getting adhesive sheets and glue. Now, let me tell you a trick about her glue. It can come out hard, but because I've had surgery on my hands and my hands are on the weak side, I barely use any pressure when I'm squirting that glue, and I get a nice, fine, even line. Sometimes it's a squiggly line, doesn't matter, but it doesn't come out in a big blob. I've seen her do demos where a blob comes out. Never had that happen. But again, I have no strength in my hands, and I'm left-handed, and this is the weakest one. So when I'm doing the glue, I'm not giving it hardly any pressure at all. And I will actually take, not the whole tip. Let me get the glue and show you. I'm going to do it with one. See, I told you I buy this glue. I've got like 4 packs sitting over there. That's the main adhesive I use. I use aggressive tape once in a while when I'm confident about where I'm going to stick something. Because as we all know, once you put that aggressive tape down, it ain't going nowhere, and you guys are out of luck. So I really like using her glue because, see this little teeny tiny tip? I will take this tip. Let's see if I can show you on something. I will take this tip like this, and I will not go like this and put the whole thing down. I will do it at an angle where the bottom part of the tip is actually, see how that's bottom is just the bottom tip, and I barely give it any pressure, and I put the finest line on. And I can go really fast, and I can go all around and do everything. Again, you're holding it at an angle where the bottom part touches, and you just barely give it any push. I really like it. What's neat is once you adhere, I didn't take the inside out, that's why no glue was coming out. And you always want to look for that click. Did you hear that click? When you put your top back on, you want it to click. It will never back up. Hi, Pam. How are you tonight? When you do that with the glue and you press it together or push it down or smooth it out, whatever your technique is, it takes minutes, and that's it. And it's perfect. Perfect. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better. I use her glue 90% of the time. The tape runners I use once in a while. when I did her printout, I used for the class last night, I copied it on a paper that she recommends using with the Epson printer. It's not as thick as cardstock. It's not as thin as printer paper either. It's a little bit thicker. You can't see through it, but I will use the runner tape on that. I do like the runner tape for that. Otherwise, it's the glue for me. Aggressive tape when I need it to hold really super duper good. But yeah, that glue is just, her glue is fabulous. And it dries so perfectly clear. So even if you screw up and you get a couple dots here and there, nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to see them. Hi, Judith. Welcome. Oh, Maryland. Wow, that's a long ways away. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like my tips. The bottle is soft, Karen. It's not a real hard bottle. It's very, very pliable. So you don't need a lot of pressure. And she has mentioned ever since I've started watching her that people have wanted to have a bigger bottle for refills. You don't want to refill. You want to just keep buying the little bottles. First of all, by the end of the bottle, your tip's done. It's done all the good it can do. Because once in a while, I'm guilty of it too. I'll leave the top off or something, and I'll have to pick out a booger on the top of it, and it messes up the tip. So that being said, you don't want to refill. You want to just take them and start another bottle. And her prices for these 3 bottles is ridiculously good. I have gone on every website. I have gone to every craft store. You're not going to find it any cheaper, and you're sure as heck not going to find it any better than Stamps of Life. I guarantee it. And it's very, very easy to maneuver and handle. And I can even palm it when I'm doing a bigger job. And I don't take and draw a straight line around a card. I do a swirly line around the edge. So when you're putting the pieces together, it spreads evenly, and you don't get lumps or bumps or anything like that. Wow, Kellyanne, your daughter just got married. Congratulations. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, Bella. Anybody have any other questions about my craft show or any suggestions so I can make oodles and oodles of money? I'm taking a lot of little inexpensive stuff. My cards are only $5. A couple of my cards are a little bit more because they're bigger. Yeah, Kellyanne, on the top, I learned the hard way. When it doesn't click, have you ever put it on real fast too and it goes in cockeyed like that and you don't realize it till later? Get the tip clean. That's the most important. Then line it up. Make sure it clicks. Andre, you found us. I got to show you this card, you guys. So I made a whole bunch. I think it was like 35 or 40 Valentine's cards for Andre to hand out to his friends and co-workers. And he knows my love for Johnny Depp. In case nobody knows, that's my tattoo. Here we go. Of Johnny. He autographed my arm when I met him about, I don't know, 8-10 years ago. Anyway, he sent me this card. Isn't he beautiful? That's from Crybaby. And on the inside it says, thank you. And it was thanks for making all his Valentine's cards. Andre, you are so very, very thoughtful. Plant a Dollar Tree in your card? Pam, what's plant a Dollar Tree in your card? I don't get it. What am I missing? I'm brain fart here. Anyway, it's 4:52. I'm going out to dinner with an old client. She's still a good friend. And just between you, me, and the woodwork, my sister and I, they're going to Disneyland for St. Patrick's Day. And we're going to figure out which days they're exactly going to be there. Oh, plant the money tree, then you'll have money. Oh, I get it now, Pam. Okay, sorry. Anyway, we were thinking about surprising them and showing up there on St. Patrick's Day. We thought that'd be fun. My BFF/sister and I are going to go. That's who I travel everywhere with. Okay, guys, it's 4:52. I was only going to do this for 20 minutes. It's almost 25 minutes. I didn't want to miss you tonight, though. If you have any questions or anything. Oh, on Facebook Saturday morning, after I get everything set up, I'm going to walk around, show you my whole booth, show you how it's set up. It will be on Facebook. It will not be on YouTube. And if you're not friends with me, put it in a friend's request. I'm under Ruth Debbie, RUTH space DEBI. If you're not my friend yet, ask for a request, and I would love to make you my friend. Don't forget to hit the like button tonight and the subscribe. And I will see you guys next Wednesday, I think. What's next Wednesday? The 12th? Yeah, I'll be here. I will not be here on the 19th or the 26th. I am doing some dog sitting, which I absolutely love. And that's why I'm going to Disneyland, because she pays me really good. Everybody have a good time on Super Bowl Sunday. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. Bye.